Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is a game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play by email match against Xargun. He is the Allied commander, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. This is scenario 1 on the game version 26B, no modification, everything very standard. We arrive now at the 7th January 42, and I'm picking up here for free some empty islands at the Philippines. I failed to take out the other cargo ship of this convoy from Auckland line. Yesterday I sunk one cargo ship, but today I failed. Oh, my submarine failed. So yesterday my strike on Tarakan failed, so I say, okay, maybe you guys need a little more support. So I asked some of my heavy cruisers to suppress the enemy base. So I use here 5 heavy cruisers. So I take out more of the guns. Mainly it's strike is because most of the units are here in the base base force, so they are not combat units, but even non-combat units can defend with, I think, a third of attack value of a combat force. So 3 non-combat squads are, I think, the same powerful like a normal infantry squad. So only problem is I had 2 hits on my refineries. So this cost me 2,000 supplies to repair, if I really want to repair it. There's normally Japan is missing the oil in the long run, not the fuel so much. I mean, yeah, also missing fuel, but oil is more critical. Bad weather, I sweep chrome, but no enemy camp fighter. Then my Betis can strike the ground forces and slow them down. Of course, also inflict casualties. Main purpose is simply to slow them down. And yeah, these units are nearly the mountains, but this is still clear terrain, so I can try to inflict more casualties before they escaping. Same here. And airstrikes on Singapore. A lot of damage airplanes, and flying tigers are back. Luckily I have here today escort by Tojos, and these are the best army pilots of the Japanese Air Force. So this Army Air Force, not Navy Air Force, they are 2 different organizations, so they cannot exchange anything. The pilots of the army can never fly a Navy airplane, and I keep it running only for because these are fighters. You can say this is a dogfight, this is where you get the honor. But that is more or less a good show, a nice story, but often have a less smallest impact on the war. Strike aircraft, bombers, they can inflict casualties on the ground, slow down armies, destroy infrastructure, all of this. And it looks like that the Flying Tigers have not the best day today. And yeah, there's no replacement pool, so then I start with 72 airframes, and every airframe I can take out is one less for them. On the other hand, I think after 6 months, June, July, August, something, at that time, these air wings will withdraw anyway, so you can consume them in the first 6 months. You don't must keep them in the rear. Okay. Successful escort missions of the Totems. No. So maybe 2-3 Flying Tigers are destroyed. But there's one Flying Tiger left. And he catch my Idas. And Idas are light, slow bombers. And in this case, the small light machine gun of the Ida, more they don't have, was enough to defeat and force the Flying Tiger to return to base. So this was a very successful defense operation of my airstrike. Ground attacks against the Venture Army and from the British. Not a lot of casualties, but morale victories. So far the air war was successful today. Now also no Flying Tigers left. And my carriers are going for this lonely British, I think it's a patrol ship, because it's a light cargo ship on its own, so it's a non-military patrol ship. So Xargun will know, I mean, he also had a detection on my carriers before, that I am near the, around Sydney. Okay. So no airstrike from the Allied side today. And this is now I think the second Battle of Bataan. Could be also the first one, I'm not really sure. And I can blow up the fort. It's a 1-to-1. What is a little weak for me normally. I ask for more, or hope for more. And for me, a lot getting disabled again, but not really much destroyed. And for the allies, it is less equipment. A lot of tanks or trucks getting destroyed, plus a bunch of squads are disabled and destroyed. So its attack value of Xargun is maybe now down to 500, I would say. And for me, it is maybe 2,500. These are all bombardments. And second battle of Tarakan. I can destroy the fort. I also take out some units or disable them, but still no victory. But could that fall without a fight? The counter battery fire of Tarakan, nothing happens. Okay. So I was hoping to have the victory of Bataan today, but no, don't want. My carriers find a small cargo ship. The most successful operation was maybe the Tojo escort mission, but that is more only a story with no real impact. So, air losses 6-5, even more or less, but you can see again 5 Flying Tigers plus a TC2 and Catalina, so this is not adding up, so this is normally 7, so maybe 4 Flying Tigers. And the rest are all ops losses, no flag loss today. So I had only 1 kill pilot. Okay. Yeah. Ship sunk. 1 small cargo ship. Well. Any change? Not really. No battle all over China. Only airstrikes. My Tojos was fighting here again on escort. And you can see 2 guys get experience. So they're making maybe 2-3 kills. Problem is really that you don't know how many kills they did last turn. The game don't tell you. But yeah. So my tanks are on the way. HQ and infantry plus a little artillery as a follow-up. Everything is fine. Burma Road is now for sure closed. I control Rangoon and Pegu. There's so no bonus more of supplies going to for China. This will have impact not immediately for China, but in the long run. And especially if I can take Xi'an plus this dot base, so means I'd cut Lenshao or even take over Lenshao. So if China also losing the heavy oil or the oil and fuel for the heavy industry they need for running the heavy industry in Changchun and Chongqing in Chengdu, then it's I see it's complicated for the Chinese to really strike back. Defense is still possible with no supplies, or better, easier, but attacking without supplies will always slow down and let your armies crumble very fast. So Tarakan second battle was still not successful. Okay, maybe tomorrow. And I think the second battle of Bataan already was also no success, but like Tarakan, the numbers in my favor. But the question is I'm losing time. So time is my enemy number 1. I will win in Tarakan, I will win in Bataan, but how fast I will win? And how many casualties I have. Here at New Caledonian, it's called empty. I will take also Norfolk Island. It's a good station base. It's more or less is the base close all shipping north of New Zealand. So if the Allies won't come, they must go south of New Zealand. This will always increase the range of and time of shipping from the west coast of America to Australia. So means burn more fuel, delay all shipping, make all slower, and yeah, more complicated for the Allies. And my invasion fleet for Nadi is also arriving tomorrow. Good. Marshall Islands are empty. Good. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.